Hey, Dennis, it looked like on the broadcast there was a moment, I think in the second quarter, where you just kind of said, let's go, and you kind of subsequently led a big run to get back into the game. Do you remember that moment? Was there something that you were sensing the way the team was playing that you wanted to redirect?
In the second quarter, you said?
It was the first half. Yeah, there was a moment where right before you kind of went on that individual run in the second quarter, it seemed like.
Yeah, I mean, uh, we should have won that game, I believe. But I mean, end of the day, I just tried to, lead us, try to talk to my teammates, keep them positive energy, and I mean, that's my role right now, and I just try to keep them engaged, and I mean, we closed it out well, and we came out, in the third quarter, you know, uh, played great defense and was running the floor. So, I mean, overall, we did a great job.
Yeah, Frank said you thought this might have been your best individual game of the season, but as you said, it sounds like that's not what your concern is amidst looking for a win. But was there something that helped you, Dennis, get into that kind of rhythm on offense, whether it was through scoring or through passing?
No, I mean, if it's my best season of the season, my best game of the season, then I'm going out with a W. So, I mean, wasn't good enough.
Yeah, and then just what were your impressions of AD, of Davis at his return?
Oh, having him back is just, it's just great. On the defensive end, had a couple of steals, changing shots, and on the offensive end, he's a little rusty and shot a couple, but I'm just glad he's out there again, and he's gonna find his rhythm, probably on Saturday. But I love to see him out there being healthy. He worked hard, to get back, and I mean I can't wait, just playing with him, finding that chemistry again, and yeah, it's great to have him out there.
Dave? Dennis, how much of the chemistry or the way that Drummond and AD will fit together kind of comes down to you in terms of organizing them and making sure that they have the proper space to operate with one another, both on the block?
Yeah, I mean, we got to figure that out. I think we have some good plays for it. For AD setting the screen. And Dre being in a dunker when I hit AD in the pocket pass. That he can finish or lob it to Dre. So finding that chemistry. I think right now. AD got to be a little bit aggressive because he got a minute restriction. We try to find him early, but I think when we get in with him again and LeBron comes back, then I think it's gonna be just fine. So we just try to get AD back slowly and slowly, still try to get some dubs. And until Bron comes back, and then I think we'll be fine.
Bill?
Dennis, what's the challenge of having AD back but not fully back yet? Obviously, not both halves, and then knowing you're going to have to do this again, probably with LeBron in a few games, while you're also trying, like you were just talking about, trying to win games and secure your spot in the standings.
I mean, first off, it don't matter where we end up at, I believe. So end of the day, we want to make the playoffs. We want to win games. And we want to focus on us, what we do, and try to get better every game, until everybody gets back. And to this point, because I mean, they was hurt, try to come back. I think, we can't rush nobody, and I think everybody else coming from the bench, just got to give everything they have, to win a game. So, I mean, we just got to get out there, 48 minutes, try to give everything we have, and try to come up with some wins, of course. But I think for me personally, if everybody is there, I mean, in a 7-game series, I put my money on us. So, but like I said, just try to get better game by game and try to get out with some W's.
Hey Dennis, AD was saying that when he was missing his first couple shots, it was kind of frustrating because he felt there were looks he normally makes, and then when he hit his first shot, it felt very good seeing it go through the rim. I was wondering if you felt like the team was kind of sharing those feelings a little bit, whether you were really just waiting as a team to see AD's first shot that went in.
Yeah, I mean, he been working so hard, for 2 months close to. I mean, he's working, trying to get back. We see him every day in the gym, even in the hotel, just working out and try to get back. So, I mean, me personally in the first half was just try to find him and try to give him a good rhythm. It wasn't even it was just for me. Try to give him the rhythm, and but I think on Saturday we know exactly what we need to do to win this game. We need to compete. Everybody need to do their job and try to come up with a W.
Last question, Rachel Nichols.
Hey Dennis, in what ways does your competitiveness come out when you're playing against a guy like Luka Doncic on the other side?
I mean, he's of course a great player, but I like I like to compete against the best guys, and I mean, he's a hell of a player, of course, but whoever it is who I'm playing, but because I mean we in the NBA we play almost every night against the best point guards in the world. So me as an underdog, I like to compete, and like the challenge, and I'm gonna do everything I can to compete and try to get a W for my team.
Do you track a little bit what the other point guard is doing on the other side?
What do you mean by that?
Like, are you keeping track throughout the game of, oh, he scored on me twice, or, oh, he's got this much even when I'm out of the game and I got to do something more?
No, I mean, every possession counts, for me. So whenever I'm on him, I just try to make it as hard as possible. And sometimes I get frustrated, when I'm out and he scores or he gets to the line. And I can't lie about that. So, I mean, it's just, me competing, being competitive, so I want to be out there, when he's out there, because I just want to compete, and even if he score 40, then I know exactly he got these 40 points, it wasn't easy for him, and I just, try to compete, that's all.